Hey guys, it's Liv here. In today's video, we're going to be using a team that was built by my good pal, the Flying Bird, and he said this is a team that he's been using in Dondozo, so I'm not really sure even what the conversions are. I don't really know what they are, so again, I'm not going to really do a team builder for this one either. We'll get one where I can actually explain the team soon. Just note that these are all Dondozo spreads besides, well, at least Dondozo viable mons, I should say, besides Hydreigon, which Bird just threw on here. So hopefully you enjoy, and if you do, like and subscribe. With that said, the opponent's team today is going to consist of Maushold, Annihilape, Gholdengo, Dragonite, Murkrow, and Amoonguss. Okay, so looking at the lead, I feel like that my lead here is definitely, I feel like Arcanine's a really strong lead. Their team, while not extremely physical heavy, actually no, I don't want to lead Arcanine just because of their Annihilape potentially having Defiant. I think I'm going to lead off with Amoonguss for sure. I could always Rage Powder pretty much anything on this team. And I think I'm going to throw Annihilape in the front. Actually, no, not Annihilape. I'm going to throw a Hydreigon in the front. I'm going to bring Annihilape in the back and then Gholdengo as mon number 4. I'm going to bench Arcanine for now. I'm not really huge on it outside of really just the Amoonguss, which I can handle with pretty much everything else in this team. Especially with my Annihilape. My Annihilape should actually be perfect for this mon because I'm Terra Fire, which should mean that I'm around any sort of burn from my opponent. But also I have Safety Goggles, which means I'm around Spore from my opponent as well. So good luck and fun, and let's hope for a win. We're going to see right off the bat, my opponent's going to lead off with Annihilape and Maushold. This is probably, well, I'm not 100% sure if this is the beat up strat. It's definitely something that we do need to keep in mind, of course. So what I'm going to proceed to do, I'm actually going to go for a Rage Powder here. Meanwhile, I'm going to go for a Heat Wave. I don't really think I need, actually no, I'm going to go for a Draco. Yeah. I don't really think I need to go for Tailwind necessarily because, oh, okay, they're going to go for Protect. That's fine. I'm kind of curious then what they're clicking with Maushold. Maybe they're clicking like Follow Me. No, they're definitely not clicking Follow Me because it would have activated first. They're going to click Super Fang. Okay, Super Fang is fine. We're still Rocky Helmet on Amoonguss, so they're still taking damage, so I'm not really too concerned with this. In terms of my next turn, I think I'm going to proceed to click the Rage Powder yet again. This should be still valuable for something like Annihilape. And I'm going to click Draco Meteor here. Draco Meteor into the slot I still think is pretty good in my opinion. We have yet to see if this does have Follow Me. I'm assuming it does though. Let's see. So Protect Annihilape and Follow Me Maushold. Okay. So they're probably going, oh, they're actually going to switch. This is definitely interesting. I'm going to guess they're going to Gholdengo here, but I can't really 100% say so. Yep, okay, so they are going Gholdengo. This is actually fine. We're going to get the Draco off into Maushold still, which honestly, considering they swapped in Gholdengo, this might be for the best. We're going to proceed to get off this Draco though. I'm gonna assume this probably does around like 2/3. I don't think it KOs though. Actually, it's just KOs. That wasn't a crit, right? That just was the damage? Yeah, okay, so Maushold's just fucking weak. This mon really is only good for friend guard, and that's really it at this point. I know that people run the Wildland Sun sometimes, but I just don't think it's that good in this format. Anyway, they're going to bring in Annihilape now. This is still perfectly fine, actually. I'm going to proceed to go for a Rage Powder yet again, and I'm going to go for a Tailwind here. I can go for Clear Smog potentially on my Hydreigon later on, but I don't really think I need to. I more so just want to go for the Tailwind at this point, just specifically so that way then I can outpace Pokemon later on. This Gholdengo is definitely Scarf, by the way, which is also good information to reveal because our Hydreigon's max speed, and that Gholdengo should have never attacked first. So it is locked in to Make It Rain. Meanwhile, Annihilape obviously has Drain Punch, and it is weakening itself. Amoonguss had to trade for that, but honestly, I think that's perfectly reasonable. We're going to proceed to get off a strong Heat Wave here. And then I think that I'm going to bring Gholdengo. Gholdengo could probably just go for, I think I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball here. Shadow Ball and Annihilape should be really strong, and in tandem with, I could go for Snarl as well, actually. I think that Snarl might be my better play, because they're most likely going to target my Hydreigon with their Annihilape, and I think that will ultimately benefit me a lot more long term. They're actually going to switch out here. This is perfectly fine. So they're going to reveal their final mon. It ends up being Dragonite. Okay. So Dragonite being the last mon here isn't a huge concern. This means that they don't have a Amoonguss, which is decent. At the very least, avoid Helmet on my Annihilape, so I'll definitely take that. They're going to proceed to have Terra Water on Annihilape, which is also really good. So let's see. So Terra Water, Annihilape, they have Scarf Goldengo, they have Dragonite, which is probably going to be Assault Vest. We're dropping special attack stats. Defiant, right. Okay, I really didn't think they would have Terra'd yet because I thought that they were going to burn Terra on Goldengo. But you know what? I'll still take this. We're not going to KO though. They're going to be Citrus Berry, I think. I think this is Citrus. Yep, this is Citrus. Okay, good to note. So they're going to KO my Goldengo here, which is perfectly fine. Okay, so I need to just essentially go for Draco into the slot now. And I'm going to use my Annihilape to Terra Fire at this point. We're going to go for Bulk Up here as well. Just going for the Bulk Up, getting rid of our Ghost typing here. I think this will ultimately benefit us the most. I could also go for just Rage Fist here, and I think that adds a lot of merit. I don't know, this is an open team sheet. So this could have coverage for me, weirdly enough, but I'm gonna assume it doesn't. Yeah, we'll go for a Bulk Up here. And then I'm gonna go for a Draco Meteor in, well, actually, no, this is way too healthy. Yeah, I am gonna click the Drain Punch actually here. And I'm gonna click Draco Meteor. And I think the tandem of these should take out Annihilape. Especially since it isn't boosted physical defense-wise, it's only boosted in its physical attack. I'm really hoping that my opponent didn't predict around this and go for like an Earthquake or something, because that could be very bad. But I don't think they will. I think they're going to attack into Dragonite instead. Not Dragonite, Hydreigon instead. Because I'm assuming that my opponent knows that they'll need to... Oh, fuck. Okay, they go for Protect. Alright, that's fine. Going for this is still fine. They're going to go for E-Speed here. Thankfully, Hydreigon takes this. Kind of wished that I attacked into their Dragonite, so this might be a bit rough. Okay. So, I'm going to proceed to go for... I kind of wish I went for that Bulk Up, because I think that Bulk Up could have been huge. I could have definitely started boosting my defenses a lot more. But you know what? It is what it is. We're going to go for another Draco here. They're probably going to finish me off. I think they're going to finish me off at this point. E-Speed, yep, that's going to pick off Dragonite. Perfectly fine. And... yeah, E-Speed, I kind of wish I didn't Terra. I really wish I didn't Terra. Because at least this could have walled out Dragonite, which would have been huge. I mean, they're Assault Vest for what it's worth. It just walls the priority aspect. But it does help with getting an extra attack off here for what it's worth. So, we're going to nearly take that. We just died at E-Speed, though. So, I guess just in case, I'm going to see if I can KO with +1 Drain Punch. And somehow also take an E-Speed. We do not take the E-Speed. Okay, understandable. So we're going to get into game number 2. Hopefully we can pull a better result. I think I definitely played this team kind of shit, I can't lie. But we'll see you guys in match number 2. Until then, peace out, guys. Okay, so getting into game number 2, we're taking on Armarouge, Saralege, Moongus, Indeedee, Dragapult, and Torkoal. Okay, so this leads me to believe that one of these is going to be weak armor weakness policy as far as the Saralege and Armarouge goes. I'm going to assume that it's the Armarouge's weakness policy, and it's probably going to be like a weak armor set. Probably a lead with like a Surf Pull or something. I feel like that would be really the least drawback way of doing this. Either way, though, I think that I definitely lead off here. I want to say with Arcanine and Annihilape? No, I think Arcanine Hydreigon is my best lead. Realistically, these two should benefit from pretty much everything in the field. I could also lead off with Glimmora here and go for Mortal Spin, but I feel like Glimmora in the back is decent, actually. Glimmora has some decent merit, though, going for stuff like Mortal Spin or even like Power Gem against this team. Half of the team is weak to it. I think that Mon number 4 is probably going to be Goldengo. I'm not really huge on Annihilape this game, just considering the fact that they have a lot of different checks for it. So, well, at the very least, they have a lot of different ways around it. For example, obviously, if that Pult has well, for one, that Pult in general could just be really annoying for it, albeit it's not the end of the world, but just having them on faster than Annihilape is a little bit annoying, especially when I don't know if I can guarantee Tailwind up. But they also have some stuff like, for example, the Follow Me Indeedee could be really annoying for it, and I don't really want to have to bother. They're going to lead off with Armarouge Pult. Okay, yep, so probably the weak armor set. So this is perfectly fine. Well, actually, no, if they're weak armor, then no, they wouldn't be weak armor. Because if they were weak armor, they would never pop it. Unless they're going to Terra into a type that would be weak to it. It's very interesting. I'm going to go either way for the... I'm going to go for the Snarl this turn 100%. And I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for a dual Snarl here. Mostly just to drop my opponent's special attack. It should be useful on both these Pokemon. Even if this is a physical pull, it should still not at least be a terrible idea. We're going to be fairly bulky with Arcanine anyway, so I'm not really too concerned with this. They're going to go for Terra Dark. Ooh, Terra Dark is interesting. Then I don't think they're weak armor. Or weakness policy. I think they're just life orb. But I'm curious as to why Terra Dark. Especially against this team. Oh, nope. Okay, so they are weak armor. They are definitely weak armor. Good to know. And they're going to get a pretty strong hit off, though, with this weakness policy. Okay. U-turn, and then Armarouge is weak. This policy. Wait, did that activate? I don't think a weakness policy actually activated here. I know the weak armor did. I don't know if I saw a weakness policy activate, though. I think this might just be Life Orb. Which, if it's Life Orb, that's even better for us, because we're going to get 2 Snarls off. And, yep, okay, so Arcanine's going to be able to take this pretty well. And then we have, obviously, Hydreigon, which is the complete immunity to this. So we're going to drop this thing's special attack by 2 stages, which should be really fucking valuable here. Meanwhile, next turn, I'm going to probably have to just go for a... What do I want to do? I think Player Off into that slot should be pretty good. Yeah, Player Off actually should be really good in that slot. Let me just double check real quick. I just want to verify the item, because I do think that Weakness Policy popped, but I can't remember. Okay. So, they're definitely Weakness Policy, yeah. Because their special attack is neutral. Either that or they're clear amulet, and I'm just really dumb. No, because they have +1 attack. Yep, okay, weakness policy for sure. Definitely weakness policy. I don't know why it took so long to verify. Okay. So we're going to proceed to go for... I kind of want to switch here. But at the same time, I don't know if that's... I don't really think I gain anything from that, I'll be honest. We're going to go for Player Off here, and I'm going to go for Tailwind. Tailwind should still be really valuable, of course, to outpace the Armarouge. They're going to get the Expanding Force up. That's fine. Not really a huge concern of mine. Yep, Expanding Force, Hydreigon has the complete immunity to this. Meanwhile, of course, the Arcanine should die. Arcanine dying isn't really a huge concern, though. We mostly just needed to get this off just to try and outpace the Armarouge. So we should guarantee outpace that now. It's obviously clicking just Expanding Force here, so be it. We're going to go into Gholdengo. Gholdengo with Make It Rain plus Hydreigon Draco should be really valuable. I could also... I don't know, I could also go for Protect on Gholdengo, which has a lot of merit, I think. And then, yeah, we'll just go for Draco. I can't imagine a world where Draco doesn't KO. Especially considering this is a neutral hit, I can't really see that even if Gholdengo does... not Gholdengo, Armarouge does live the Draco Meteor here. Oh, so they're just going to go for Wide Guard. Okay, this is even better. Because I know that Indeedee will not KO me with Follow Me. Dazzling Gleam. Definitely will not KO me with Dazzling Gleam. So, we're pretty set here. I was gonna say, because even if it went for like an armor cannon there, at best for it, yeah, we'd just KO it on the following turn. They're gonna go for Trick Room actually, okay. So this hurts a lot with the Tailwind up, obviously. Good to note for my opponent. So, let's see, so they have Trick Room, okay. So they're in DD Pull, I'm assuming the Torkoal's last Mon here. In terms of my Terramon, that's probably gonna end up being Hydreigon, I feel like. No, there's Ceruledge. Ceruledge is here, okay. So this is actually not too big of a concern. I'm going to switch out Gholdengo here into Glimmora, and I'm going to proceed to bring... I'm going to proceed to go for a... I think I'm going to go for a Draco here. I feel like Draco would still do more damage. Am I? Hold on. Yeah, I'm -1. I'm -2. Shit, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Snarl here. Snarl should still be decent. There's not going to have Wide Guard anymore. And even just weakening Indeedee as well will have a lot of merit here. So we're gonna hope that my opponent has a physical attack that they're gonna click here. Mostly just to try and have this repult later on. They're gonna go for Helping Hand, so be it. I wonder if they're trying to close combat into Hydreigon. No, they're gonna Bitter Blade into Glimmora. This doesn't even do much damage, thankfully, because of our resist, obviously. This doesn't feel like it's that weak of a Ceruledge either. So I'll definitely take that. Albeit the Toxic Debris wasn't super necessary. Please hit the Ceruledge. Okay, we hit the Ceruledge. That did nothing. That did, like, no fucking damage. We're gonna go for Power Gem here. Power Gem should do some pretty decent damage. And then I'm gonna proceed to go for... I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch into Gholdengo. And if they target into Hydreigon's spot, that's fine. I just need to clear the... this fucking special attack drop. Because otherwise I have no chance of beating this. So, we're gonna go for this. I'm just really hoping that this Ceruledge ends up not killing my Glimmora. But even if it does, that's not a huge concern, because I can protect later on. And essentially my play would just be to stall through Trick Room. They're going to go for Shadow Claw. That does KO. Very unfortunate. Okay, so Glimmora has gotten up full T-Spikes, I guess, which has some merit, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. So Tailwind petered out. That's good. Weirdness disappeared. That's also whatever, I guess. Doesn't really matter, actually. Okay. So I can't really Terra Goldengo around this. Hydreigon doesn't really matter to Terra either. Trick Room's up for 2 more turns. Good to note. So I'm just going to Draco, and I'm just going to see if it KOs. Meanwhile, on Goldengo, I kind of just need to click... Protect here. And I need to try and get the dual Protect off. That's essentially guaranteed. I need to get the dual Protect off here. It's the only reason that I'll actually have any merit. I'm really wishing I brought Annihilape at this point, because I think Annihilape against this end comp would have been better than Glimmora. And I could have potentially gone for Terra Fire here, and I think that could have been decent. I just didn't think I would have taken out the Armarouge so easily, to be honest. But it is what it is. Truthfully, yeah, I think Annihilape, for the 3 months that they have in the back guaranteed, would have been fucking huge. I did not think they would have had these 3, though, so we're a little bit on the back foot, I guess. I need to hope that Draco can manage the KO, though. Snarl did basically no damage, so I don't really have high hopes, in all honesty. But, again, we'll have to see. They'll go for Reflect here. Thankfully, they go for Reflect here, I'll be honest. It helps a lot. Can Draco KO? Okay, so Draco did not KO. However, at the very least, if I can land this dual Protect, Serralage is gone. So what I'm going to manage to do, actually, I'm going to go for Tailwind and I'm going to go for Protect. If the dual Protect goes off, I think this actually nails me the win. Beautiful. Okay, so this is fucking huge. Because what I could do now, I can Shadow Ball... Oh, they're going to go for Follow Me. That doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all, actually. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to go for Make It Rain plus the Draco here. As long as I KO the fucking Indeedee, I should be fine. So I just need Draco plus Make It Rain. So just in case, we're gonna go for the Terra Steel hit. This should, actually no, we're gonna go for Draco we're gonna go for Snarl. Snarl plus Make It Rain. This should definitely KO, because I know Snarl won't KO either Mon, but that's fine. It should still be some okay damage, but it's just about wearing them both into range of Goldengo, which Goldengo can actually guarantee the win here. Especially with the Terra Steel boost, I'm really not concerned at all with this hit. I'm going for this as well over, let's say, like Terra Hydreigon, because I can't really go for Heat Wave here. This is definitely going to be the Flash Fire Mon. Considering the fact that they had both, I feel like this one has to be Flash Fire. They're going to go for Protect here. Protect isn't really a huge concern, because Indeedee should still die to this hit guaranteed. Which, Indeedee dying is really the biggest concern here. I just need to make sure that Indeedee's gone. So, this does Jack, which I'm not too concerned with, truthfully. As long as Goldengo KOs the Indeedee, we should be fine. Which, again, I can't imagine this doesn't. I know we're leftovers, but we're still modest Goldengo with Make It Rain, Terra Steel. Beautiful. Okay, so Indeedee is gone. Thankfully, I went for the dual spread here, so I will definitely take that. So, it's just Serralage and Pult now, and they wouldn't even be able to go for something like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like Sucker Punch and Pult, let's say, to get off an insane amount of damage and KO me, because they just don't really get enough health done with that. And even if this happens to be Focus Sash, it dies at the end of the turn, so I'm pretty okay with this as well. We're going to go for Draco into the Pult slot, though. They've already burned their Terrestrial, so I know they can't Terra around this, and Make It Rain, even with the -1, should do plenty. Are you fucking kidding? That's so obnoxious. That is so obnoxious. Oh my god. Well, Make It Rain should still KO both these mons. Are you fucking kidding? This did nothing. That did, like, literally 0. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh no, I think I lost. I think I lost. That's a definite game ender right there. Because I can't... Oh, are you fucking kidding? I wish I clicked Snarl. I should have clicked Snarl. I genuinely did not think that Serralage would have taken this hit that well. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. I need to essentially crit a Snarl now. Like a really big crit. And even then, I don't think it's enough. If I clicked Snarl beforehand, though, Goldengo plus Dragapult could have maybe made that work. For what it's worth, though, I don't think I was ever in that bad of a position if I had... Specifically, what I would have needed to do, I would have needed to hit the Draco last turn, which would have been huge. That means that Pult didn't get off any damage on me, and I could have maybe actually managed to 1v1 Saralege. Albeit, this is dependent on Saralege having close combat or not, so I don't know if this is exactly, like, a possibility or not. But Pult just KOs now anyway. Yeah, Pult just KOs. Okay, well, we're going to move on to game number 3, albeit I definitely played this game a little shit, but I still think there was an out, and objectively, I think that missing the Draco hurt a lot of my chances there, unless they had close combat. Anyway, we're going to get into game number 3. We'll see you guys then. So moving on to our final game here, we're taking on King Gambit, Hariyama, Torkoal, Meowscarada, Dragonite, and Farigiraf. Okay, so in terms of this comp, I'm definitely... so they're probably going to lead off with... I feel like that Hariyama Farig is decent here, same as also the King Gambit and Farig. I feel like both are decent options. We're going to lead off with Annihilape for sure, though. And I'm going to lead off with Gholdengo. This should help a lot with any sort of fake out lead Hariyama. And I could proceed to go for a Make It Rain plus a Drain Punch, and that should be plenty. I could also potentially just... yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Glimmora in the back, and essentially I'm going to double out Gholdengo. Actually, yeah, I'm going to double out Gholdengo every single time, I think. And then I'm going to bring... I kind of want to bring Arcanine as last mon, though I think Amoonguss has a lot of merit as well. Because Amoonguss really only matches up badly against Torkoal. At the same time, the Arcanine should be a pretty decent sponge for it, so I think I'm actually going to bring Arcanine. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. We're going to try for a win here. I'm really hoping for at least one win. This would be the first road to rank that I've done ever, that I've gotten 0-3. So I'm really, really hoping that we don't lose just because it's Master Ball. So good luck, have fun to my opponent. We're going to see if we can make this work. I have a lot of faith in the team. I still think that Annihilape should be decent here. Annihilape should actually be like a really good win con. They're going to lead off with the Hariyama and Farig. Okay. So they're probably going to go for Trick Room turn 1, which is perfectly fine. I think that they're going to go for like Wide Guard plus Trick Room against this lead. So what I'm going to proceed to do, I'm going to go for Bulk Up here, and I'm going to switch out Gholdengo into Glimmora. Because I think that they're either going to go for Wide Guard, or they're going to knock off my Gholdengo here. And I think in either case, I'm fine. But yeah, I'm assuming Wide Guard still. Yep, Wide Guard, okay, that's fine. Glimmora being in is still actually pretty valuable, because they'll have to physical attack it unless they're going to take 2 turns. Which means that I can also get up a Mortal Spin and Poison Farig. Or I could potentially go for a Power Gem into the Hariyama spot. I think both have a lot of merit here, truthfully. But what I think we're going to do now, they're probably going to go for like a Gleam here, if I had to guess. Well, they might go for Hyper Voice. I don't know. I think they both have a lot of merit. So we're going to go for Terra Fire, though. And I'm going to go for a... I think I'm going to go for a Rage Fist here into Hariyama. And I'm going to proceed to go for a Power Gem into Hariyama. Both of these attacks should do some decent damage. Albeit, I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference, but this should definitely help a lot. I'm going to assume that we'll get attacked at least by one sort of spread move from Farig. And ideally, even if I clicked Hyper Voice here, trying to get around boosting my Rage Fist damage, Terra Fire should help guarantee that they'll have to deal some damage to me. So we'll take that. Knockoff, that's fine. It does some okay damage, but it's definitely not enough to really matter a ton. And Shadow Ball, okay, yep, 150 base power, Rage Fist. So, Shadow Ball thankfully does nothing. They're going to Defiant boost me, actually, which, that's pretty decent. I'm really wishing I could Drain Punch, though, but Rage Fist still Okos Hariyama, so I'm not too concerned with this. Okay, so Hariyama is gone. Farig has Shadow Ball and Trick Room. Okay. And let's see. So this did some okay damage, albeit not a ton, but it's something. Glimmora still has its Focus Sash intact, which is also pretty decent. Torkoal is going to come out here. Okay. So, I'm going to definitely click Protect on Hariyama. Meanwhile, I'm going to click Power Gem on Torkoal. Torkoal Power Gem should... well, Torkoal from Power Gem should take a ton of damage here. I think that Farig is probably going to also just target Glimmora as well here, which is fine if it does. I don't think that we'll get brought down to Sash range with Glimmora here, just considering the fact that it is still a fairly spit F Rock type. Yeah, okay, so that did some decent damage. About as much as I would have anticipated. The Hyper Voice should not KO Glimmora. I can't imagine it does. Farig isn't even Throat Spray boosted yet. So we'll be able to get off a sizable amount on the Torkoal here, which should help a ton. Albeit, I will say that the fucking Farigiraf being able to Hyper Voice me now is going to hurt. Oh, we actually just take this out completely. Okay, so Torkoal's gone. That's actually huge. So they're going to be down to their last 2. Meanwhile, I still have all 4 of my Mons left. They're gonna probably have King Gambit left, or maybe Dragonite. I feel like yep, okay, so King Gambit. Okay, so King Gambit is here. There's still 3 turns to trigger him, right? 2 turns, actually. Okay. So I think that I actually switch out here. I switch out into Gholdengo, I think, because Gholdengo doesn't matter against this comp at all. And then meanwhile, on Glimmora, I think I just go for an Earth Power into King Gambit. If they're going to go for Sucker Punch, so be it. It doesn't really matter. It's not like I really need this for T-Spikes, truthfully. And I don't really need to Poison Frag either, because all I need to do is just stall out another turn of Trick Room, and then I can manage to take out their core. So we'll definitely take that. Kowtow Cleave, so be it. I don't mind losing Gold. Oh, Gholdengo doesn't even die to that. They're going to go for Shadow Ball here. Into what mon? Is it into... Yeah, it's into Glimmora. What the heck? Okay, so I guess I can go for Protect and Protect. And now they're going to have to force a Sucker Punch. So, well, not force a Sucker Punch. They'll have to predict with Sucker Punch, which is still pretty valuable. Okay, so yeah, we're going to bring in Annihilape. Annihilape should be pretty decent here. Ultimately, what I'm going to proceed to do, I'm going to proceed to go for Protect both mons at this point. There's not really anything that this could click, even if it's like a Sword Stance that I think really threatens me, because truthfully, they're still always put in that same predicament of what mon did they attack into. I don't care about Trick Room going back up. I just need King Gambit gone if it's going to go back up. So we'll take that. They're going to proceed to go for, it's definitely Kowtow, right? Yep, Kowtow Cleave, because they're the fastest mons in the field. No real reason to not. They're going to target Annihilape, though. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm kind of curious if they'll actually KO Annihilape with Sucker Punch. I don't know if they will, but either way, it's definitely something I need to be careful of. Just in case, I'm going to proceed to go for the Make It Rain here. Make It Rain plus Drain Punch should be pretty decent. So we're gonna hope that this is enough. I feel like this should be enough. If this is like a Terra Flying set, I think it might be enough. Gholdengo, okay, beautiful. Could not have worked out better. So King Gambit should guarantee die at this point, barring like Focus Sash hit, which means that I can just go for... I mean, Arcanine can just attack it later on. We'll also gain back a ton of health. That literally was that really Focus Sash? Holy fuck. Okay. So we're pretty near full. If they're going to go for Trick Room, yep, okay, Trick Room's fine. Even if they are Defiant, which I believe they are Defiant, wait. I just realized this wasn't Focus Sash. This just took the hit. What the fuck? Okay. I guess it's because we're not really too attack invested. I mean, I know we're adamant with 12 attack on this, but we're not too attack invested. Okay. So I'm going to proceed to go for a... Snarl here. Snarl should be... Actually, no. I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz. I'm just going to claim my KO. And I'm going to go for Protect on Annihilape. No real reason to try and not Protect on this mon. If they proceed to KO my Arcanine, so be it. We are AV and we're fairly Spadef, so I do think we'll at least take the Frigg Hyper Voice, even with the +1. It's really my only concern would be maybe King Gambit getting like a crit Sucker here, or like a crit Kowtow. They're going to go for Terra here. I'm going to guess it's Terra Normal on Frigg to try and boost damage. No, it's King Gambit. King Gambit is definitely interesting. They're going to... Oh, Terra Dark to boost Kowtow. Okay, that's also good. Okay. So, I'm kind of curious if this will KO. We're going to get Protect off. Okay, that's fine. Please attack an Annihilape here, because Annihilape is the one that's actually offensive potent. Nope, Kowtow. Fuck. Okay. Kind of wishing I just attacked King Gambit. Damn. Okay. For what it's worth, I don't know if the Kowtow mattered, especially with Terra Dark. But this does essentially guarantee that we lose. Fuck. Do we really go on 3? I mean, for what it's worth, this one at least... I don't even think this one came down to playing bad. I think this one just came down to a 50-50. So, I'm not too concerned with this one. Just in case, I'm going to Drain Punch into the Farigiraf. I think this is the only way I actually have a winning, is if somehow this does, like, no damage to me. And I need to get a lot of H. Okay, that just outgoes. This mon is a fucking demon. Kinda wish I didn't bring Arcanine. But at the same time, though, I don't know. I feel like that, truthfully, Hydreigon could have still had issues in this matchup, depending on what they brought. So I still stand by this, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry we went 0-3 today. We'll try and hopefully bounce back on next one. If you guys enjoy it, leave a like and subscribe. Shout out to channel members, of course, being Josh, aka Ultra Player, Mia, Zeke Zero, Matt O'Shea, Nox Nocturnal, and Koemi. Your guys' support is greatly appreciated. And if you guys want to see some more Road to Rank content, of course, leave a subscribe. And you could support the extra... You could go for the extra mile of support by just clicking the channel member button or the Twitter and Discord where you can join for updates on future content. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, peace out, guys.